Hello everyone. Do you know leech? So what this leech does, it comes and attaches to our body and it sucks our blood. Now the problem here is that you will not realize that something is attached to your body and it is sucking your blood. Why? Because you will not feel any pain. Similarly, when you observe that these insecurities in life is like a leech which is attached to our body and draining our vitality, energy, potential, everything. The problem here is that we are not able to understand that this insecurity is attached to ourselves. So today I'm going to share with you the three causes of insecurities. Now, once you understand that what are the three causes of insecurities, it's like realizing that a leech is attached to your body. So once you realize what you will do, you will start taking action and you will start removing those insecurities from your life, which will help you to achieve what you want to achieve in life. Right? So the first cause of insecurity is nothing but the life's trauma. How many of you believe that trauma is in a way creating insecurities in our own life? It is a reason for one of the reason for the insecurities in life. So let's deep down try to understand that how it is affecting us. So let's see. The first reason for this trauma is nothing but the loss of loved ones. Say, I have lived my life completely dependent on my father. So all the challenges in my life, whichever has come in my way, has been taken care by my father. And suddenly he passed away. What will happen? I will start feeling insecure because I have never faced the life head on. I will start feeling insecure, thinking that how I'll be able to deal with life's vicissitudes. So it's very important to understand that this will be one of the insecurity which will not allow us to live our life fully. Now we have to really understand one thing very clearly, that let's not live under the clouds. Let's start facing the sun. Once we start facing the sun, then we will develop the courage to face the world. So it's an analogy which I have given, that let's not hide in the bushes. Let's come out, face the reality, move ahead. So this is the one reason for the insecurities in life. The second reason is the past experiences which I have experienced. Maybe I had a divorce, I have a bad relationship. Now what will happen? Those relationships will act as a base, as a reference point in our life, which I will always look into. So what will happen? Any situation comes, I will feel insecure because I have experienced something related to it not very comfortable. Can you remember any such incidents in your life? I have so many incidences like this. So we have to really understand that anything which has happened with me cannot and or should not become the reference points in our life. Because today is a fresh new day with new possibilities. So we have to understand on this particular point. Now the third reason which I wanted to share is traumatic childhood. Say for an example, you have grown up in a family where your father used to always beat your mother. You have always seen a lot of fights in the home. What will happen? When you grow up, you will use those incidences as a reference points in your life, and you will believe that I cannot get married now because men are not good. if you are a girl, right? And in case you have seen fights and you are a boy, you have grown up, now you want to get married, you will think that I'll not get married because it will lead to quarrel, it will lead to fights. Can you connect these things with your life? These things will also act as a reference points in our life, which we will always refer to. Reference points are nothing but where I will always refer to. I will always, whatever is happening today, I will refer to those incidents. And if it is negative, I would like to avoid. If it is positive, I would like to repeat. So this is the first cause. The traumas which we have experienced in our life is one of the cause of insecurity. So now let's go and check the second cause. How many of you are excited to really learn? Hmm? The second cause can be environment, where we have grown up. Because environment is a playground where we are playing, and with this game of life, we are learning so many things. But if we are not learning, if we are taking those experiences as bad experiences, then that will become as an insecurity for me. So let's try to understand this particular point. So there are two basic reasons which just came in my mind. You will not get anywhere in the books. So this is through my own experience which I am sharing. So the reason one is fear of being evaluated. Say suppose you have joined an organization, and so it happened with me. When I have worked as an individual contributor, and when I got promoted, and those team members who were earlier my colleagues have started reporting to me, what happened? The first thing which has came in my mind is I will be evaluated. And who will evaluate? These colleagues will evaluate. They will see that he worked along with us. Now he got promoted. He's talking so many things, but he didn't did the same things when he was there in that same position. So all those questions will be bombarding in your mind, always asking that in this situation what people is thinking about me. I will be evaluated as if someone is holding a report card ready to give it to you. And I'm sure that you would have also heard this Hindi terminology which says that सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. And this is the biggest rogue, my dear friends. We will never be able to live our life fully if we have these thoughts in our mind. So beware, see that no one is here to evaluate anyone. Everyone is doing their own job. No one is there to evaluate. No one has the time to evaluate others, right? So you have to understand this particular point. Now the second reason is I'm not good enough. I don't look good. I don't have, sometimes it happens that, if you are short in height, you feel that, I am not having a good, physique. I don't look good. I am not, very attractive. So people will not buy my point. Or say I am, in health wise, I'm not very attractive. So people will not listen to me. Or if I had some past failures and I have been and I have grown in that community, people will not buy my point because I had a lot of setbacks in my life. Those points will never ever allow us to do our best, because these are again a kind of leech which is attached to us, sapping our life force. So we have to understand this point that we are the best, because everyone have their peculiar and unique fingerprints. They have, if you go and see the retina, that is different for all, right? Similarly, everyone is having their own unique potential and qualities. We have to believe in this fact, and no one else can have that. So everyone is having that potential, and it is only we who have to go and tap that, realize on that particular aspect. Now, the third cause is nothing but the past experiences, which little bit echo with the first two causes which we have shared, right? But what are these past experiences? So let's talk about the three basic reasons which came top of my mind. One is the health. Say In my family, my parents have died because of cancer or because of some illness related to heredity. Now, what will happen? The first thing which will come in my mind is I may also die because we shared the same blood, we shared the same genes, right? So these kind of thoughts also instills those thought that I will not be having healthy life because of these certain reasons. Okay. Now the second reason can be job. Say, for an example, you have not been able to perform well in your past job, assignments. What you will feel that in today's context, when I am working in any organization, I will not be able to perform here also. Why? Because I have not performed earlier. But that is again become my reference points. We have to really understand this aspect. And the third reason is relationship, which I have already little bit touched in the cause one. That the relationships which we had earlier, and that has become the reference points for us. We will always go back and look into it. And in our today's perspective, in our today present moment, we will not be able to live to our fullest potential. Now, the point here is that how I can deal with these insecurities. Now, if you see and go and little bit check on it, these insecurities are either in past. So the insecurity feeling which I am having in the present moment is because of the past, or it can be in the future. When I am thinking about my past experiences or when I am thinking about my future, these insecurities get strength. So we have to understand this fact that once I remove my past and once I remove my future, I will be left with only one thing, that is my present. And when I start focusing on my present moment, then I have only one option left to give my best in my present moment because I have taken birth to win. I have taken birth to add value to my society. So that is one thing which is very important, which will help us to remove these insecurities. Don't use those reference points in our life which is having no value. Today is today. So because I have grown in a organization, I have had a good time spent in organization which is into sales. We always used to say to other colleagues that sales is a job when whatever you have done in your past month have no value. Even if you have been a top performer, today is what counts. So it's very important that each and every day am I asking to myself that yes, I have the potential to achieve whatever I think. I don't move ahead. I don't decide my future based on my past experiences. And that is one thing which we have to understand. Hope you have liked my video. You will be benefited only once you go through my video completely. Otherwise, it's of no use. It's just a waste of time. Please make notes, share your learnings in the comments. Because when you share, you make yourself very clear with the concepts. So share your learning, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that. Share with your friends, colleagues, so that they also get benefited. Like, comment, and give your love in terms of your feedbacks, in terms of your like. I am hungry of these good comments, right? So thank you so much, so that I'll be able to improve and be in touch, and let's go for some great new topics in times to come. Thank you so much. Bye bye.